matchup versus Haslett and Dewitt. And Haslett wins the tip-off. So we have a huge rivalry going here tonight, folks. Dewitt versus Haslett. It's one of the greatest in the area. And I will be your commentator tonight, Austin Crevlin, along with my co-host, Rob Whitaker. Rob, how you doing tonight?
Good. How about yourself?
Doing great. Great to be here for this rivalry. It's a great matchup tonight. Pretty evenly matched teams. So we should see some good action going.
Last year, Haslett and Dewitt split the series, each winning one game.
Hopefully Haslett will be able to pull off a victory for him tonight.
K for 3, Port with the rebound to Choma. Rebound to the Panthers.
Brandon Wajenki takes it up the court. Noah Sawyer's defending. He's been a really solid defender this year, Rob.
Yeah. The Panthers are starting 4 seniors and 1 junior, Jordan Johnson. Johnson just fouled.
So he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Jordan's first air ball, barely catching the net. You know, it's got to be that has the student section, and it's kicking in finally.
Yeah, a little bit of nerve showing early on. Student section giving him.
And the second one is missed by Jordan Johnson, usually a pretty consistent free throw shooter. Noah Sawyer to David K. David K after Dom Choma. David K gives it back out to Noah Sawyer. Great pass by Noah Sawyer. There's a traveling on David K.
It's a tough call. Vikings are going to go with some early full court pressure.
Captain Zach Port trying to organize his defense here. Jordan Johnson heading up. Pass off to Joel Stifler. That basket is made for 2.
First points of the game.
Dom Choma's out to Noah Sawyer, and Noah Sawyer just misses the layup.
Out of bounds to the Panthers.
Jordan Johnson will throw it in for the Panthers. Off to Brandon Wajenki. Let's see what he does with it.
Brandon Wajenki is the nephew of Haslett principal Bart Wajenki. Lyric fouled. Andrew Lyric's transfer from Eaton Rapids. Last year he transferred to DeWitt, one of their best players.
See who goes to the line. See if this has a student section get back into his head. And unlike Jordan Johnson, the student section doesn't seem to be affecting Lyric at all. The second one is good.
DeWitt out to early 4-0 lead.
Dom Choma has the ball at the top of the key. Gives it out to Noah Sawyer.
Off to Zach Port, who last year set the season record for most 3-pointers in a season.
David K gets the ball driving in.
Push foul on Johnson.
Ryan Chris will throw the ball into Noah Sawyer. Noah Sawyer being guarded tightly by Lurg. Dom Choma has it on to Ryan Chrisman up for the layup. Oh, just misses.
He should have had that one.
The fast break to Brandon Wajenki pays off. DeWitt off to a 6-0 lead. But Noah Sawyer back with the fast break.
Coast to coast on that one. That'll quiet the DeWitt crowd for now.
And you know, Noah Sawyer's been an absolutely phenomenal player this year so far. He's shown great leadership, and he really seems to know what he's doing out there. Missed shot by Lyric. Ball's going to go to Haslett out of bounds.
The refs had a little trouble deciding that one. Corey Smith into the game for Haslett Jr., replacing Ryan Chrisman.
Noah Sawyer takes the ball up the court looking for some options. Looks over to David Kay. He takes it on the outside, back to Zach Port. Zach Port goes up with it.
Loose ball to Kay.
Down to Corey Smith. Great pass to Dom Choma for the basket.
Nice reverse layup there.
No, Dom Choma this year and last year has been a consistent big man down there for Haslett. Really been helping us out with the rebounds and the close boards.
He's also a very good outside shooter, which is rare with a big man like him.
Stifler with the basket. Noah Sawyer again.
Sawyer again, coast to coast. Oh.
The basket's called off for a traveling ball ahead Dewitt's way.
I think there's a foul there, Austin.
Well, unfortunately, the refs called the travel for that one, but
Jorgensen with the 2.
and Noah Sawyer looking at Coach P, looking for some direction on how to handle this. Dom Choma gives it down to Zach Port. He takes it outside. Back up to David Kay. Takes it down low.
Okay, nice drive.
Great layup from Kay. 2 more points for Haslett.
10-6 Dewitt lead.
There's a reaching foul by Noah Sawyer down there. He doesn't seem to like that one, Rob.
He's not happy with that call. Zach Parker checks into the game for the Vikings.
Gives Noah Sawyer a little bit of a break there. Let him catch his breath.
Parker was the leader on the JV team last year that went 19-1.
Corey Smith defends the shot of Jordan Johnson. Not effective, though. It's 3 more points for Dewitt. Dom Choma, the big man with the outside shot. He's fouled. That'll be 3 shots from the free throw line.
Choma came in trailing that play and got the pass for 3.
You know, three free throws is quite an unlikely thing that happens here at Haslett.
Choma's going to have a tough time tonight defending Paul Jorgensen, who's Dewitt's center. 6'7" offensive lineman in football. He's going to Northwestern on a scholarship.
They look pretty evenly matched in height, but I think power down low might be a bit of a battle for him tonight. Dom Choma up with the second one. It's good.
First subs for the Panthers.
Jeff Zamara and Joe Miller in. Dom Choma's shot is up and it's good.
13-8 lead for the Panthers.
Inbound to Lillard, gives it right back to Zamara. Good defense by Zach Port. Unfortunately, Lillard goes up for the 2 points. David Kay outside to Corey Smith. There's a foul down low.
On number 10.
Joe Miller.
Vikings have 3 juniors in the game right now. Port, Parker, and Smith.
They're coming out the 19-1 season last year. Hopefully to be able to keep up that same momentum this year. Dom Choma for 2 points.
Nice pass by Zach Parker.
Right at the top of the key. Spins around Zach Parker. Zach Parker, great defense.
Lillard fouled inside.
Corey Smith disappointed with that call. He thought he had a clean block. You know, Rob, this rivalry between Dewitt and Haslett is similar to Michigan and Michigan State. It's a lot of passion between both schools.
Yeah, Dewitt got the best of Haslett in football this year, so Haslett's hoping to beat them in basketball, even out the rivalry.
I like the basketball team as well. Football had a lot of juniors, and so does the basketball team, so hopefully we'll be able to overcome the age difference and get a couple wins in. Dom Chomer inbounds to Noah Sawyer. Noah Sawyer comes over to half court and passes to number 14, Zach Parker. Dom Chomer over to David Kay. Back to Chomer at the top of the key.
The Vikings have been struggling a little bit with DeWitt's pressure defense
David
so
Kay
far.
with the reverse layup, and what a basket by David Kay. What an amazing shot. And Rob, let me tell you, David Kay has shown some amazing ability on offense this year and in the past years as well.
Kay is one of the most dedicated basketball players who puts in the most time out of anyone.
He's on varsity as a freshman.
Yeah. Johnson with the 2 there.
Showman.
Sawyer stolen. The ref seems to have blown his whistle prematurely. They're trying to figure out what to call right now. I think they're just going to give DeWitt the ball, saying he didn't mean to blow his whistle.
They'll inbound the ball for DeWitt.
That was one of the rare times you'll see the ball being stolen from Noah Sawyer.
Yeah, he seems to have a lot of great control over his ball handling.
Lurk for 3.
Lurk's shot is missed.
Blocked by Choma.
Zach Parker over to David Kay. David Kay up, and 2 more points for David Kay.
Kay really used his body there to shield the defender.
Well, just another example of how great of an offensive player he is. And look at him playing defense right now, Rob. Zach Parker cutting off the strong side of Johnson. David Kay on number 2 from DeWitt, Jeff Zamara. Joe Miller
travels. Rogers and Port check into the game for the Vikings. Rogers is wearing a shoulder brace right now because he hurt his shoulder playing football.
And that's dedication, Rob. Coming back from an injury like that, putting yourself out there to play for another sport. Great dedication, shows a lot of heart on Rogers' part. Noah Sawyer brings the ball up the court. Doesn't seem to be affected by the DeWitt cheering section. Poured into Rogers, off Rogers' hands, fouled by Rogers.
Rogers frustrated with missing that pass.
Rogers showing composure by keeping himself calm after that foul call down. Ball's up to Brandon Majenki, being guarded by Zach Poit. Over to Jeff Samara. Back to Jordan Johnson for the 3, and the 3 is good.
Johnson has really a high arc on his shot.
Yeah, I noticed that, Rob. It's not as low as anyone else that I've seen. Zach Parker on the baseline down to Corey Smith.
Nice
He
pass.
loses the ball.
Smith can't handle it. Parker might have gotten away with the travel
Noah
there.
Sawyer with an around the back foul called on number 10 from DeWitt, Joe Miller.
David Kay checks back in, and Palmer gets into the game for the first time.
DeWitt's 14th foul here, Rob. One more, and heading to the line. David Kay with the shot.
David Kay for 3.
It's good.
Cuts the lead to 5 for the Panthers.
You know, Rob, I just can't stress enough what a huge impact on offense David Kay has been lately.
I know what you're saying. He's one of the Vikings' top players.
Are we going to do it at the Twitter? Out to Brandon Majenki, travels on the arc. He has the ball. Trevor Palmer into the game will inbound the ball to Noah Sawyer.
Tom McKenna, number 12, also into the game. The Vikings will cycle through around 9 or 10 players They have a very deep bench.
Noah Sawyer bringing it up the court. Crosses over and looks to make something happen, taking his time, really scanning the court, seeing what he can make out of this.
He's coming.
Dewitt student section trying to get in his head.
That's all, and a great fake handoff. David K with a deep three.
Rebound by Porritt. Ooh, fadeaway blocked. Buzzer beater, not good.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. That's the end of the first quarter here at Haslett.
I guess send it over here.
All right, we're gonna go to a PSA right now.
Drop him out.
The first quarter is ended here at Haslett. We're going to go to Jamie Burns, who's in front of the Haslett student section with Alicia Foran.
The crowd has already shown how crazy it can be for these Dewitt games. It's been an intense atmosphere here at Haslett High School, and we look to continue that for the rest of the game. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks, Jamie.
All right, we got Jeff Zamora here to inbound the ball. Start off the second quarter. Zamora into Brandon Lujenki, takes it up the court, being defended by Zach Port.
It was a fairly even matched first quarter with DeWitt winning by 5. Carry on DeWitt. The Vikings weren't really able to get into rhythm offensively in the first quarter. Let's see if they're able to this quarter.
You know, I think it's just those first quarter jitters that they got to get out of the system. It's a big game. And you know that they've got some nerves working down there. Dom Choma for 2 points down underneath the basket.
They also rely pretty heavily on the three-pointer, and they weren't able to make any, or only a couple in the first quarter.
You know, Zach Port.
DeWitt throws it away.
Zach Port this year, who's shown that he can score the basketball very well, but he also tends to kick it up a notch in the last 2 quarters. So let's see if he can get a little jump start on his scoring here in the second quarter.
Yeah, last game, Port scored 14 points in the fourth quarter.
Noah Sawyer foul on the ground.
Each team both already has 5 team fouls. 2 more and they'll be shooting 1-on-1. Port loses the ball.
Zach Port looks over to Noah Sawyer. Don Chon was flashing at the top of the key, looking for that ball. Over to Trevor Palmer, back up to Noah Sawyer. Noah Sawyer takes it down with the layup, no good.
Travel on DeWitt.
And has its way. Ball to Zach Port in the corner. He's blocked by Joe Miller.
Miller has very long arms and has shown it already blocking Port twice.
Zamara steals the inbound pass from Port and takes it all the way down for a DeWitt layup. Noah Sawyer bringing it back up the court. Zach Port shakes it off and gives it back to Sawyer, who takes it down. And after a brief but intense pause by the refs, they call a blocking foul on DeWitt.
They were wondering whether to call a charge or a block. DeWitt fans don't like the block call.
With 3 fouls, Jeff Zamara will take a seat on the bench. David K's inbound to Down Choma over to Noah Sawyer, which was out of bounds. All right, let's take another look at this foul here, folks. Let's see what you guys think of it. All right, we see here being down.
We see he didn't have his feet set there. Good call on a block. For it to be a charge, he would have needed to have his feet set.
Trevor Palmer for 3 misses. Great defense and a foul called.
That's a frustration foul there. He was mad he missed the 3, so fouled the ball handler.
He shows that intensity, though, by going after his missed shot and really trying to pick up that defender. Tom McKenna checks back into the Viking lineup for Trevor Palmer. Jordan Johnson will inbound to Brandon Wajenki.
Cross-court pass to Wajenki.
Jorgensen down low, spins around down Choma, but is blocked. Noah Sawyer takes it up the court with intensity through the lane. The layup is missed.
Sawyer wanted to foul there.
Outside the lurg, shots missed. Jorgensen comes down with the rebound, but is missed, and then there's a foul on Tom McKenna. Number 34, Joel Stifler.
Jorgensen showing how tough he's going to be on the offensive boards today.
But you know what? He keeps getting contested when he goes up for that shot. Down Choma showing a lot of intensity and some great control when he goes up with it contested.
Now Stifler's going to shoot a 1-and-1 because that was Hazlett's 7th team foul.
And the first basket's good. Let's see if the Hazlet student section can keep it up and get inside of his head on the second free throw.
It's one of the student section's favorite things to do is heckle free throw shooters.
Seems to be a pause at the free throw. There we go. Joel Stifler makes the second. Tom McKenna inbound to Noah Sawyer, who takes it up the court. Pass over to Zach Port. There's a shot fired by Zach Port for 3, and it's good.
That's where Port's tough. He can shoot from anywhere on the court.
He's got great diversity. He can drive it down low, but yeah, he can also take that outside shot. And it shows right there he can be very consistent with it. And there's a travel on Jordan Johnson heading Hazlett's way.
Refs have been calling a lot of travels today.
Ball's going to be inbounded from the side by Tom McKenna. Noah Sawyer talking to Coach B. Sawyer over to Choma.
Choma to Port, who already hit a 3.
David K with the shot.
NBA range 3 there. Short.
Easily. And Jorgensen misses another rebound. Shot by Zach Port for 3. And it's an air ball. Port's a very mentally stable player. He's not going to let that Dewitt shooting section get in his head just because he misses a basket. There you go again with Andrew Lurg getting it off to Brandon Wajenki. Jordan Johnson being contested on the outside by Zach Port has to give it up. Back to Johnson for the 3. And it's an air ball.
2 air balls in a row on 3-pointers for each team.
And you can really tell how intense this atmosphere is in here, Rob.
Johnson wanted a tip there. He thought the ball got partially blocked.
There's a timeout on the court.
Earlier tonight, the Lady Vikings played Dewitt's girls team, and it was a close game but lost.
Yeah, it got really close to the end, but they were able to make it quite an exciting game to watch the entire time, which was a fun experience. So there you go. This has the student section right there, taking a little break. Oh, there you are right there. The junior girls getting really intense, getting pumped up for this game. It really shows enthusiasm.
They're the student section shirts designed by Megan Gifford and Jamie Burns.
I think it's a great asset to have these shirts for this night, especially for this blue out that we have.
Shows some unity with the students.
And there's the buzzer. There seems to be some conflict going on between the student sections right now, Rob.
That'll go on all night, Austin.
It's that classic rivalry we were talking about at the beginning of the game. Tom McKenna inbound for Noah Sawyer, who's going to take it up the court.
Vikings are down 4.
Defense being played solidly by the Panthers. Back up to David Kay, down to Noah Sawyer. Zach Port takes it from the side and gives it back to Sawyer. Takes it up.
Sawyer splits the D.
Barely misses that. Back up is Don Jones for 2 more points. Really showing not only the defense effectiveness for Don Choma, but also on the offense. He's able to put down some baskets for Haslett.
Choma knocks that away. Sawyer, nice save.
Don Choma's able to keep that and draw a foul at the same time.
Jorgensen doesn't like the call. He's arguing with the ref.
Well, you can see him trying to get it towards the ref, but you know what? I don't think it's going to work tonight.
That'll give Choma a 1-and-1 on the other end. Chance to tie it up if he makes both free throws.
Got 7 fouls on each team right now, Rob. And Choma, really consistent free throw shooter in Illinois. Had his 3 free throws earlier, which he made 2 or 3 of.
Usually the Vikings and the Panthers match up later in the season, but this is only the second game for the Vikings and the first game for the Panthers because their first against Grand Haven got canceled.
I think it's good to get this rivalry at the beginning of the season. Gives us that competitive edge that we really need to make it all the way.
And it adds some excitement to the usually boring first couple games.
Dom Choma makes 1 of 2 free throws. Ball getting off to Brandon Wajenki, takes one to the outside, back to Jordan Johnson. Johnson down to Laird.
Nice fake by Laird, draws the foul on Choma.
3-point chance here for Laird if he makes his free throw.
Corey Smith into the game for Choma. Smith adds a little size against Jorgensen.
You can see the players down there really trying to get things straightened out. Might have been a little water on the court. So Andrew Laird sending for his first free throw. That's going to be made. Really seems to be zoning out the student section on those free throws, Rob.
Surprising because it's only a 4-point game. Hazlett's right in it.
David Kay takes it outside. Tom McKenna with the 3, and it's good. Tom McKenna gets his first basket of the night. The clutch 3-pointer from outside.
Cuts the lead to 1.
This is Zach Port guarding Brandon Wajenki. Passes down to Jordan Johnson. The fadeaway jumper is no good. Rebounded by Corey Smith.
Vikings trying to take the lead for the first time. Sawyer draws the foul. Shooting 2.
So close on making that 3-point play there.
The deeper we get into this game, Austin, the more the players are going to be jawing at each other, talking smack.
You know, it's that competitive edge. They both want to win so badly. Sawyer's first free throw is good.
And they also know a lot of the players on the other team pretty well. They've been playing them for years.
It gives it that friendly competitive edge that we're really looking for here in Haslett.
Sawyer to take the lead for the first time. It's good. Hazlett's up by 1.
What a great game so far. Back and forth between baskets. Haslett up by 1 point. Out to Andrew Laird, who's fumbling with the ball at the top of the key. Pass over to Joe Miller. Down to Jorgensen, who misses the hook.
No
Rebound
rim
by
on that
Dewitt.
shot.
Laird will go to the line to shoot 2 after the foul of McKenna.
Laird used the pump fake to get McKenna in the air there and draw the foul.
See if it has the student section. Keep it up here. free throw.
Choma checking back into the game for McKenna. That was his second foul.
Choma makes a huge difference by being in there, especially with the size. Able to contest the big man if they will. He's worried for his second free throw. That is missed as well.
Rebound squeezed by Smith.
Got a travel on David K on the outside.
Right now, the Vikings have Choma and Smith in the game, two of their biggest players, to help with the size of Jorgensen, who's been mainly ineffective so far.
Yeah, Rob, he's been well defended down the key. And that's a foul.
Moving screen on Jorgensen.
It's going to be Haslett's ball.
That's Jorgensen's second foul. He'll probably be taken out. It'll be key. They're not taking him out, so it'll be key for the Vikings to try to make him pick up a third, get him in foul trouble.
You can tell that Jorgensen's really effective as far as the size and rebounds go. So Dewitt's going to decide to keep him in here. David K off to Noah Sawyer at the top of the key. Passes it off to David K again off of the wing. Back to Noah Sawyer.
Vikings have been having a little trouble today dealing with the Panthers' pressure.
Seems there's a little bit of confusion down there. Don Choma takes the ball on the outside. Loses the ball for a second, but gets it back. It steps on the line out of bounds.
I don't know, Austin. We had a pretty good view of that, and it didn't look like the ball touched out of bounds.
I think it might have been his foot though, but I think he probably stayed in bounds on that one. Tough call by the ref. Brandon Wajenki takes up the court and takes it inside with the shot. And the basket's not going to count.
It's a very odd call by the ref.
You can see the intensity by Coach B right now, really getting into this. Let's take another look at this one here, folks.
I'm not sure what he tried to call there. I think he tried to call a foul. We're going to go.
Here we go. We got another replay coming up right now. Right there.
Kay had his feet set when Wajenki hit him.
It didn't even seem like that should have been a charge. I really think that they should overturn that.
That's a really confusing call.
Oh, the call was on Port, not Kay. It was a foul from behind.
Oh. Yeah, Kay was the one trying to take the charge there. I'm not sure how it would be a foul on Port. I think the ref's kind of backed himself into a hole here.
Not well liked so far by.
So now they're going to count the basket. And they're counting the basket now and calling the foul on Port from behind.
Brandon Wajenki, the nephew of Haslett's principal, Bart Wajenki.
Now Haslett's going to inbound the ball down 1. Minute 45 remaining in the second quarter.
Noah Sawyer taking the ball up the court. Listening to Coach B, saying what to do here. This is the ball for David K at the top of the key. Takes it around. Down for the layup, and no good.
Almost tipped in by Smith.
Smith with the rebound. Really effective on those boards tonight, Rob, especially on the offensive end. David K back out to Noah Sawyer at the top of the key. Being tightly guarded by Lurg. Zach Parker to begin. Corey Smith with the shot, and it's good. Really liking that basket there, man.
Really pumped up right now. That gives Haslett the lead by 1, 32-31. It's key that the Vikings close out this half strong and get a lead.
Lurg with the basket.
Lurg answers right back.
Choma inbounds to Noah Sawyer. Taking his time. Ooh, pass almost thrown away.
Kay cornered in the corner. they're calling a travel on Kay when the Vikings were trying to call a timeout.
Travel really being a favorable call tonight here for these refs, Rob.
Yeah, they seem to be all over that tonight. Now DeWitt's going to bring up the ball. They're probably going to play for one shot with only 30 seconds left on the clock.
See if Haslett can keep it clean. Oh, ball's knocked away by Noah Sawyer, and he's going to take it all the way up.
Sawyer splits 3 defenders off to Parker.
Parker with the layup. That's 2 points, which puts Haslett back up.
34-33 with only 15 seconds left in the half. DeWitt's definitely playing for one shot now.
Andrew Lurg's looking for that perfect shot to take. Defense really intense right now by Haslett. And the Jorgensen.
Stifler misses an easy layup. That's going to be the end of the half here.
Hold the ball. Oh, he's going to chuck it away.
Haslett up 34-33 with the end of the second quarter. We're here live at Haslett High School. Teams are heading into the locker rooms right now.
All right, let's take a quick replay of this here, folks.
Then we're going to go out to Jamie Burns live.
Here's Jamie Burns.
Here's Jamie.
After one half of play, the Vikings lead the Panthers by 1 point. I'm here with the senior from the girls basketball team, Alicia Foreign. Alicia, you guys played strong for most of the game, but did not end victoriously. What was your perspective out there?
I think we played really, really tough. And, you know, they're a really good team. It's like DeWitt always has a good team. And we stuck with them the entire time. And, you know, I was really, really happy with how we played.
That's good. And Alicia, what will you take out of this experience the next time you play DeWitt this year?
Next time we can't be as sloppy as we were before, and we can't let them go on, you know, 12-0 runs. You just can't do it with DeWitt.
Alicia, what do you think the boys need to do the second half after watching this first half of basketball to beat DeWitt?
They need to stop traveling because they've had multiple travels. And also they have to play better defense because their defense looks really, really sloppy.
Who's your Viking, Alicia?
My Viking is David Kay.
David Kay, a senior Viking, doing a great job tonight. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks, Jamie. There's Alicia Foreign, captain of the girls' team, 4-year varsity player.
Yeah, she's a really effective player out there. Let's take a look at this last big play of this half here real quick, folks.
There's Sawyer stripping the ball, splitting 3 Panther defenders, to Parker for the easy lay-in. That gave the Vikings the lead for good.
See Zach Parker getting up really high on that layup. He's got quite the hops in those shoes down there, Rob. All right, guys.
It's halftime at Haslett High School. Vikings up 1, 34-33.
You know, Rob, I think that the second half, just like Alicia said with Jamie, really got to tighten up that defense. You know, it's looking decent right now, but definitely not as well as they're capable of playing. I really think that they can tighten it up a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. When the Vikings pressure the Panthers, they seem to be creating turnovers, but they haven't done that much, and they need to pick it up in the second half. But
traveling is also.
Yeah, there's not much you can do about that. It's happening with both teams.
All right, folks, we're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back after this.
I was diagnosed with cancer at age 6. 29 surgeries, a 15% chance to survive, not to mention the stitches they lost count of. 5 years of rehab, a 34-inch scar, and 4 doctors that said I would never play again.
Flashing for 3.
Don't take what you have for granted. Sports are a privilege.
All right, folks, and we're back after halftime here at Haslett High School with Haslett versus DeWitt rivalry. And Hazlett's up right now in DeWitt by 1 point, 34-33. Close game this first half, Rob.
Exactly, Austin. What do you think that Coach Port was telling the Vikings at halftime?
I really think he was focusing on defense with them, Rob. You know, offensively they've been able to move the ball around nice, but
They have been getting good shots on offense, and they're going to fall.
Zach
That one
Port
didn't,
with a
but
missed three.
he knows the threes will fall this half, so he's more focused on defense, I'm sure.
Lurg takes the ball up and drives it down on Port, and there's a push on Port. That's going to be 2 shots for Lurg.
That foul should have been on the floor, I think, but they're giving Lurg 2 shots.
Yeah, you know, the push was before that he went up for the shot, so I don't think it did anything to affect the shot at all. Missed his last 2 free throws. Lurg makes the first one though this time.
Lurg's been at the free throw line a lot this game, for sure. He's really good at driving in and getting fouled.
He's got that power that a lot of guards don't have. Makes him a really unique player. Second free throw's good. Chrisman will inbound the ball to Noah Sawyer, brings it up the court.
Sawyer played almost that whole first half, I'm pretty sure.
Sawyer's off the Port. Shakes and bakes and off the foot. Ball on Jordan Johnson, who gives it up to Lurg. Lurg with the pass down to Johnson, who started the play and finishes it at the same time.
Dewitt with 4 quick points to start the half. Now is the lead by 3.
Zach Port with long 3, just misses.
Port really needs to make that open shot.
And like we were talking about earlier, Rob, he really likes to kick it in the last bit of the game. It really makes a huge difference as a fourth quarter player. And that's a carry there by Brandon Wajanki.
These refs have been really involved in this game, calling a lot of travels and carries. Usually you don't see that many calls in a game.
Especially not at the high school level, Rob. Chrisman on the wing, passes it back out to Kay, he takes it down. There's a push foul on Lurg. Excuse me, on Johnson. It's going to be on David Kay.
That's Johnson's 3rd foul. He'll probably be taking a seat.
Oh, looks like they're going to keep him in, Rob. Sawyer gets the inbound pass and gives Chrisman back up to David Kay.
Right now it'd be big for the Vikings to go in and try to get a 4th foul on Johnson. He's one of their top scorers.
David Kay with an NBA length 3 misses.
Rebound to Stifler.
Stifler gives it up to Lurg, who takes it down the court, who then gives it over to Brandon Wajanki. Lurg hesitating with the shot, takes it and makes.
That was a nice fundamental pull-up jumper by Lurg.
You know, nothing much Zach Port could do on that one, but contested as best as he could. Got a timeout for Haslett. Coach B's going to try and organize his players here.
It's good for the Vikings to get a nice set play on this timeout so they know what they're doing when they have the ball.
You see the Water Boys down there, Blake Lampman and Andrew. There's the Haslett student section doing the famous cheers. Really showing intensity here, folks.
There's a shot of the seniors. The seniors take up the first 4 or 5 rows of the student section, not allowing any underclassmen to come down there.
And there you see again all those customized shirts, the student section shirts.
Exactly, Austin.
All right, let's get back into action here, folks. Zach Port's going to inbound over to Noah Sawyer. Over to David Kay. David Kay to Port. Oh, there seems to be some conflict at the top. Sawyer takes it down low and makes the shot.
Nice
Sends a little message.
Sawyer.
Sends a little message. There you go, Johnson at the top, taking it around. Gives it back to Brandon Wajanki, who brings it over to Joel Stifler. Jorgensen up with the layup.
That's where he's tough, Austin.
Has quite a size advantage, though, on Chrisman, who is contesting him. Pour it out to show him back up to David Kay with a 3. In and out.
It's what you call a toilet ringer. Noah Sawyer and Brandon Wajenki, the point guards on each team, are very similar players. They both play almost the whole game, but they're not big scorers. They're more ball handlers and passers.
Really opens up doors for other players, which what makes a good point guard, Rob. See what we're going to have. We're going to have Andrew Lurie taking the ball up the court. Gives it back over to Brandon Wajenki, up to Jordan Johnson. Throws it off to Stifler.
A lot of weaving done by the Dewitt team right now.
Wajenki up with the little floater, and that drops for 2.
Nice runner by Wajenki.
Dewitt up 43-36 on Haslett.
Yeah, Haslett down 7 at this point with Parker and Palmer checking into the game. The Vikings are letting their halftime lead slip away, but I'm not too worried because they are really a three-point shooting team, and they just haven't been falling for them right now.
Speaking of three-point shooters, Zach Parker with a missed attempt outside.
A lot of in-and-out shots from 3 for the Vikings.
Just not seeming to fall tonight. Smith with a great pass down low. Palmer kicks it back out to David Kay. Kay over to Sawyer. He takes it to the top, back to Kay. Down to Palmer in the corner. He gives all the way back up to Sawyer.
See if Palmer and Parker are able to add some scoring off the bench.
Cross-court pass by Zach Parker.
Nice shot. Sawyer looked like he got fouled on that. I think he wanted to foul. Him and Wajenki are getting at it right now.
Uh-oh.
Smith has to break it up.
Seems to be some confrontation on the court, Rob. Sawyer, really intense player, has to be taken out, give him a little time to cool off.
I think Port took Sawyer out there just to save a technical. You knew Sawyer would probably keep it arguing.
Just another example of this fierce, intense Dewitt Haslett rivalry, Rob.
I don't really like when they give the technicals on those type of situations because you don't really know who started the fight. It was probably Wajenki. He likes to talk.
Bora passes out to Smith. The quick pass back out to Parker. Down to Palmer for the left-hand layup. Great
nice
play
by Parker.
Wajenki kicks it back out to Lurg. And another traveling called here by these refs tonight. Palmer's in to pour it. Poor gives it back up to David Kay, who's looking for an open pass. Gives it off to Parker on the wing and takes it back up. Back to Kay.
Touch foul on Dewitt. Actually on Kay. No, Palmer. Offensive foul, that's a rare call.
Wajenki gives in the word. He's going to take it up the court. Wajenki really trying to find something here, but got this harsh Haslett defense. It's really picking up in the second half here, Rob. Pass back over to Lurg at the top, 3 points, and the shot is missed. Missed rebound by Stifler.
Lurg really taking a lot of shots this game.
Pass down to Corey Smith, and he is fouled.
Let's see if the Vikings can score this possession. They need to get some more points down 5.
You can hear that Haslett student section over there, Rob. Really getting into this game.
Going with a little gator clap action right now.
Ball to Port on the wing. Goes up to Parker, down to Palmer. Palmer gets stuck with a three-pointer. And the basket! And the basket, folks. This is a rare event. The three-pointer is made and a free throw.
Palmer had something to say to the Dewitt player after that shot.
This is getting really intense here, Rob. This is getting really intense. Team captain Zach Port tries to calm down his players. Has the student section looking quite confused on what's actually happening right now. There they are, keeping up that enthusiasm.
The players really need to keep their mouths shut right now in this close game. You can't afford to cost your team with any technical fouls.
Yeah, I know the emotion may be extremely high right now, but yeah, that's where that composure needs to kick in and know that you really need to be quiet.
We're going to go to a replay of that last three-pointer and the foul by Palmer.
See here, Palmer's looking.
He looked off the defender there for the open three, and number 2 fouls him. Didn't really affect his shot, but they called the foul, and he made it.
There you say Palmer's got a little something to say to Jeff Zamir there with a little smile. Ref jumps in quick, though.
He did a good job breaking up that before it got too messy.
So the foul against number 2 Zamir is going to go.
They did call a technical foul on Palmer for talking to the Dewitt player. So now Palmer's going to shoot his free throw, and then Dewitt's going to shoot free throws for the technical.
Palmer, a pretty good shooter here. See if he can make this a 4-point play, a really rare, unseen thing. Shots up, and the free throw is good. That is a 4-point play for Haslett. That puts him right back into it. They're right there close looking again, Rob.
Now Lurg is chosen by the Dewitt coach to shoot the technical free throws. Lurg's already been to the line a ton tonight, so
has the student section not agreeing with this technical foul. A lot of intensity, and Lurg misses his one of the technical free throws.
The technical free throws add an extra element of suspense because there's no other players around them. All the other players have to be behind half court.
Lurg again misses both of them. It has not only the student section at this point, but the entire Hazlett's cheering section. Full of parents, relatives, friends, teachers.
There's the Haslett student section again.
And you can see the hardcore intensity right now that we've got going, especially after those missed free throws by Lurg.
So the technical by Palmer didn't really cost the Vikings because Lurg missed both free throws.
So he has it setting up in his zone defense right now, trying to limit the number of picks that effective picks that Dewitt's trying to set tonight. And there's a tip by David.
Gets a tip away. Let's see if he can save it. No,
great hustle.
Into the crowd.
Ball back into Brandon Wajanki, who's going to take it across half court. Gives it over to Lurg.
1-point game here live at Haslett High School.
Johnson back up to Wajanki, gives it off to Lurg. Lurg cross court pass to Johnson. Johnson drives the ball on the baseline. Layup is no good. Tipped in by Joe Miller, though.
Haslett needs to box out on D to avoid those second chance easy tip-ins.
You got a carry on Haslett.
Another carry call by the refs. That's the third carry called tonight. A little uncharacteristic in a high school game.
See Wajanki taking it up court. He's going to give it off to Steph Lurg. He goes down to Lurg, and he is fouled from behind.
Not a smart foul by the Vikings. Lurg had him beat. Now they already have 5 fouls this half.
Lurg's been shaky on free throws tonight. Let's see if he can knock these couple down. Or the Haslett cheering section get back into his head. He seems to block that one out, Rob, as he drops the first free throw. Choma and Sawyer, 2 of Hazlett's leading players right now, check back into the game.
Lurg really making a living at the line tonight.
And makes these 2.
Now back to a 5-point lead for Dewitt. 2 minutes left in the third quarter.
Sawyer looking for a pass, gives off to David Kay. He goes back up to Choma, down to Smith. Smith with a great pass off to Zach Parker, who takes it in for the layup.
Great cut by Parker to get the open layup.
And a steal by David Kay. He's going to take it all the way. great slide shot, but it was unfortunately missed.
Okay, saw Wajenki setting up for the charge and avoided it, but wasn't able to connect on the shot.
Great defense by Choma contesting that shot. Rebound by Parker off to Sawyer.
Dewitt coaches wanted to travel there. Nice bounce pass to Smith. Place really erupting right now as Haslett cuts it to a 1-point lead for Dewitt.
Been a real close game tonight. Lurg shakes it up a little bit, tries to take it down low with the layup, and that's made.
Tough shot by Lurg, splitting the defense.
No, there's not much you can do about that without fouling.
Not a good shot by Sawyer there. Kind of forced it.
Three-pointer by Johnson is missed. Rebound by Sawyer. Fast break opportunity right here with the pass, and David K makes the left-handed layup.
Sawyer, perfect bounce pass to K there.
See Brandon Wajenki over here trying to create something out of this.
Dewitt could be looking for a last shot of the quarter here with only 30 seconds remaining. Looks like Haslett's going to give him the last shot as it's only a 1-point game right now.
You're waiting for that last shot, and you know what? I think there might be a little bit of confusion down in the court, Rob.
They're going to start their play with 15 seconds left on the clock.
Ball over to Lurg for the three-pointer is missed. Rebound by Stifler. That is
Jump ball there as Sawyer strips it.
DeWitt student section out liking that. They thought a foul should have been called there.
DeWitt had a nice play to set Lurg for an open three, but he wasn't able to connect.
About 4 seconds here remaining in the third quarter, Rob. Joe Miller's going to inbound the ball for DeWitt on the baseline.
Choma making sure that DeWitt doesn't get any easy layups off the inbound.
Ball off to Lurg on the outside, pulls up for the fadeaway jumper, and that is no good. Rebounded by Smith to end the third quarter. Really good defense this quarter, Rob. A lot better than the first half. You really see how Coach B's gotten his team to tighten up down low, especially.
Live at Haslett High School, we're really ready for a fantastic finish as it's only a 1-point game heading into the fourth quarter.
Can really feel that intensity in here, Rob. Oh, and here comes the roller coaster from the Haslett student section.
This roller coaster was started last year by the seniors and it's carrying over into this year. There's Jamie Burns leading it.
Can really see how much they're enjoying themselves right now, Rob.
There's a good shot of a really big student section we have tonight. Very good attendance.
You can see some jawing going between the two student sections right now, Rob.
It's going to really be an interesting finish as we head into the fourth quarter. Tensions are going to run high. It's really getting loud in here also.
Dom Choma over here taking the ball in for Haslett.
Inbounding right in front of us. Haslett has a chance here to take the lead that they haven't had since the start of the third quarter.
Choma looking for the outside shot, but doesn't take it. David K out to Corey Smith at the top, and he gets past.
Smith pulls up from the elbow, wasn't able to connect.
Shot by Joe Miller is no good. Rebounded by Smith. He gives it off to Noah Sawyer to take it up the court.
Haslett looking for a fast break. That's one of their strengths.
Left-handed layup is good by Noah Sawyer.
Yeah, that's one of their strengths that is fast break points because they have a very fast team with a lot of guards.
But their big men also, Rob, are really, really quick and are able to run the court and keep up with the other team as well.
Now Haslett has the lead for the first time, 50-49.
Joe Miller tries to make something out of it and doesn't get anything out of it. Smith with great defense on Jorgensen, doesn't let him get it. Got a foul on the floor by Haslett.
Smith did a great job there not leaving his feet on Jorgensen's fakes. That's the 6th Haslett team foul. One more, they'll be shooting 1-1. Dewitt will be.
Yeah, got a foul going Haslett's way, Rob. You can tell Jorgensen is not happy about that.
Jorgensen's really upset. He's trying to grab the ref, talk to him. I don't think that's going to do him any good. That's Jorgensen's third foul.
They're still going to keep him in.
Port replaces Choma for the Vikings.
Can really see the lack of size right now in this Viking team.
Yeah, the Vikings are going with a 4-guard, 1 center lineup here.
It's going to give them the advantage though with the speed and the fast breaks, and especially on defense, keeping up with everyone.
Now everyone on the floor besides Smith can shoot the 3-ball. Offensive foul on the Vikings.
See Coach Peter over there really trying to keep his team into this, not let them get too down on themselves.
That's the 7th foul, so Dewitt is officially in the bonus on the next Haslett foul.
Wajanki will inbound in front of Haslett's bench, and Word gives it back to Wajanki down Jorgensen on the wing.
Haslett still with a 1-point lead.
Johnson with the 3 is no good. There's that high arc of his that we were talking about earlier, Rob.
Ball goes to Dewitt, questionable call on who knocked that out of bounds. Sawyer thought the Dewitt guy did. Sawyer needs to be careful here talking to the ref. Doesn't want to pick up a technical in this close game.
It would be Haslett's second technical. See Sawyer defending. We got another traveling here tonight, folks. This is unbelievable. The amount of travels and carries that have been called by these refs is something that I've never seen before.
It seems to be a real point of emphasis for the refs in this game. 6 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter here at Haslett High School. Live on Channel 22, The Vision.
Shot blocked by David Kay, but it's going to be a foul. I think he made body contact as he went up there, Rob.
Dewitt didn't like the call, but Kay is going to be shooting 2, trying to expand the Haslett lead to 3.
David Kay, one of the most consistent free throw shooters here.
We're going to go to a replay of David Kay's drive where he got fouled. Actually, it's a replay of Dewitt and the out-of-bounds call. Sawyer wanted it to be the Vikings, but
David Kay makes his second free throw there.
Kay gives the Vikings a 2-point lead.
Stifler with the shot is good from the top of the key. Great pull-up jumper there by Stifler.
That pull-up by Stifler ties the game at 51.
Sawyer brings the ball up the court looking for an opening. Gives the ball to Choma down low. He takes it in and yes, gets the layup.
Nice pass to Choma by Sawyer.
Shot by Stifler, and that is good.
Sawyer with the fadeaway, boarded by Smith, who dumps off to Choma with the jump hook. Nice jump hook by Choma.
Choma with a great putback layup right there.
He's really pumped up right now.
He's really seeming to master that hook shot tonight, Rob. Really getting it down and getting consistent. Wajanki outside looking to pass it down. Jorgensen, but he takes it himself, and the layup is good.
Tough shot by Wajanki there. He got it partially blocked, but still made the shot.
David Kay is going to hold as his score is tied at 55-55 with 4 minutes and 44 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter here at Haslett.
Sawyer going to set up the offense here. With only 4 minutes remaining, Austin, we're getting down to crunch time where every possession is going to really have a big effect on how the game ends.
This is the time when I was talking about when Zach Port really seems to kick it up a notch and seems to lead his team all the way to victory. So
we'll see if he gets any open shots.
Got a timeout on the Haslett bench, though.
30-second timeout.
Try and regain some composure here.
Coach Port's going to make sure the Vikings have a nice set play.
All right, let's
We're going to go to Jamie Burns right now, right in front of the Haslett student section with Megan Gifford.
The Haslett student section has been an effective sixth man here tonight. Megan was in charge of designing the t-shirts. Megan, what do you have to say about these t-shirts?
Well, I think these t-shirts are a great way of bringing everyone together. If you look, almost everyone's wearing the shirts.
Haslett student section sure got spirit. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Jamie. Yeah, we see that student section really sporting their school spirit with those student section t-shirts.
Jamie's absolutely right. There's been a really large participation in purchasing those student section shirts and wearing them tonight.
Without a doubt. There we go, we got Choma inbounding it into Noah Sawyer. Coming up on 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter here. Choma couldn't make anything out of the play. He's back into David K. He's dribbling around up top looking for some opening. K off to Sawyer.
Now under 4 minutes remaining in the game.
David K with the long three-pointer is good!
That shot rided around a bit, but ended up falling. It's big, giving the Vikings a 3-point lead.
Joe Miller defending nicely by
Sloan by K.
Another layup that gives the Vikings a solid 5-point lead, 60-55 with 3 minutes and 30 seconds remaining.
The place is really erupting now after the Vikings' 5-point run.
You can see that Haslett bench, how absolutely enthusiastic they are.
We're going to go to a replay of David K.
You see how enthusiastic. Look at that student section, cheering and really going for it right now. All right, now we're going to take it to a quick replay real quick.
There's K's three-pointer from deep. It really rattled around back there, but ended up
That was a
falling.
close one. It got everyone's nerves rattled a little bit, but ended up falling. There's that tight defense I was talking about by Corey Smith.
A great steal by K here, finishing with the layup to give the Vikings a 5-point lead. 5 straight points by David K.
Not a flashy player, Rob, but just a really controlled, really modest player.
Very disciplined.
Very. See Andrew Lurk's going to inbound the ball here for DeWitt.
Let's see if DeWitt was able to set up a nice set play for their possession here. They really need these points, but Sawyer steals it.
He keeps it in bounds. Great job being aware of where the out-of-bounds line is there so he can keep it alive for Haslett. Sawyer with the pass to Chom at the top of the key. Nice cut down to Corey Smith.
Nice
Noah
kick
Sawyer
by Smith.
outside. Three-pointer is no good. Rebounded by Stifler.
Sawyer really wanted that 3 to fall. It would have been huge for the Vikings. We're seeing a lot of unselfish passing by the Vikings tonight also.
There we go. Lurk giving it back out to Lejanky. Top of the key. With the three-pointer, it's blocked by Corey Smith. Look at that hustle. And see, that's what I was talking about, Rob, when I said that the big men are also able to keep up with the guards of the other team and really hustle down that court and make plays to benefit themselves.
The Haslett fans are really liking that hustle play by Corey Smith.
Energy in this place right now, Rob, is absolutely amazing. Never in my life have I ever seen a Haslett student section like this.
Timeout on the floor. The DeWitt fans are in silence right now as the Vikings have really taken control of the momentum in this game.
Has the student section cheering for Corey Smith after he makes that great play.
There's a shot of the DeWitt student section who really doesn't have much to say right now as they've been outplayed in the last minute by the Vikings, who have a 5-point lead on them, 60-55, with 2:38 remaining.
The rebounds have really been killing him tonight, Rob. You know, think with Jorgensen down there, I think he's got to step it up if they're gonna keep it up the rest of the game. Here you go, seeing the Viking student section really getting cheered up.
We've had a lot of great shots to them tonight and their enthusiasm.
And, you know, DeWitt student section seems to be mocking Haslett student section.
They don't really have much to say right now. They look confused.
I see. There's really great competition going on right now, Rob. Not only on the court, but off the court as well. And these two schools are battling it out. A lot of pride and passion behind this rivalry, which keeps it keeps it always interesting to come to a Haslett Dewitt game, no matter what sport it is.
Exactly, Austin. Now Porrett's going to inbound to Noah Sawyer right in front of us. Sawyer's going to bring it up with 2:30 left in the game and a 5-point lead.
Really taking his time, making sure that he doesn't make any mistakes right now to sacrifice this lead.
Now the Vikings right now can be cautious and run some clock because there's no shot clock in high school basketball. And taking off a minute of the clock would be valuable with a 5-point lead.
Oh, Zach Porrett's pass.
Knocked away.
Corey Smith, though, really trying to defend that. Knocked away on a bounce by Noah Sawyer. Great defense. This is what I was talking about, Rob. Coach B's he hasn't stressed it. He's been stressing it all night. Keep this defense strong. You can't get lazy out there. Can't get sloppy if you want to beat this tough Panther team.
Exactly, Austin. Haslett's guards' quickness has really been effective on defense here, knocking away a lot of loose balls and creating turnovers.
Yeah, Brandon Wajanki with the ball at the top of the key off to Jordan Johnson.
Johnson looks inside.
Corey Smith. Corey Smith really picking it up here in the fourth quarter with the defense.
Smith's couple blocks have really been key. Under 2 minutes to play here live at Haslett.
See a little friendly conversation going on between Lurg and Sawyer right now.
Choma checking into the game for Smith, who's going to get a big ovation after really playing well. Some key blocks.
Parker into Sawyer is going to take it around the backcourt. There's another foul.
Dewitt, realizing that the time is running short in this game, is fouling the Vikings, sending Sawyer to the line.
That's Lurg's second foul of the half.
Sawyer's going to shoot a 1-and-1 here. This game seems like it may come down to free throws for the Vikings, and if they can make them, they'll win. But 1-and-1, with a 1-and-1, the first free throw is huge.
Noah Sawyer's free throw is good. Let's take a quick replay at that last block by Corey Smith. See him down here.
Smith inside using his long arms to knock away the shot by number 10, Joe Miller.
Well, really aggressive defensive player, really passionate at the same time, really goes all out the entire time.
Noah Sawyer on the second free throw, short, but he did get one. This Haslett holds on to a 6-point lead.
It's a three-possession game
left.
Three-possession game right now, Rob.
Right now, it's really key for Dewitt to score on this possession.
Lurg takes it down low. That's a foul on Zach Parker. Really bit on that pump fake there and got up high on top of Lurg, actually.
Lurg using the pump fake a lot tonight to get to the free throw line, where he's been spending a lot of time.
He's been inconsistent slightly though, Rob. Like he'll make two, and then he'll miss two. So let's see if we'll pull it out here. That doesn't make.
These are really the pressure free throws now, showing how clutch a player really is. Corey Smith checking back into the game. Timeout by Dewitt. 5-point lead right now for the Vikings, with 1:30 left here in the fourth quarter at Haslett High School. This next minute's really going to be decided by taking care of the ball and making sure you make your free throws on the Vikings end. And for Dewitt, they're going to need to score on almost every possession, with every possession being huge right now.
And they need to make those three-pointers too. So you can see in here, Rob, this place is absolutely packed to the brim with passionate Viking and Panther fans cheering on their teams.
There's the Haslett student section with their Beat Dewitt signs.
Lurg's free throw is
second free
missed,
throw
rebounded by Joe Miller, blocked by Corey Smith.
Another block by Smith.
And it's out of bounds going Haslett's way. Smith has really stepped it up here in this fourth quarter, Rob. Really showing some defensive intensity here, getting those blocks.
The Vikings really showing right now how they're a fourth quarter team and how they came on strong.
There's that foul there.
Timeout by the Coach Porrett. 1:15 left in the game. We're going to see a lot of timeouts in the last minute.
All right, so let's take another
Let's take a replay real quick of Corey Smith's block after Lurk's free throw. It was Smith's third block in the fourth quarter. All of them have been very big momentum shifters.
See, Joe Miller tries to go up there, but it's contested strongly by Corey Smith.
And then knocked away by Dewitt. Smith's long arms really coming into play in this fourth quarter where he's contested a lot of shots and really brought the Haslett crowd into the game.
And he was silent for most of the game, but then in this fourth quarter here, really stepped it up. There you see assistant principal Mr. Ferguson talking to this Haslett student section.
The principals will make sure the student section doesn't get too rowdy.
Of course. They seem to be agreeing on a lot, though, right now. A bunch of friendly, good competition going on between these two rival schools.
Now the Vikings are going to take the floor. It's their ball. This time Port's going to take the inbound. Or K. Sawyer throwing it in because they're better free throw shooters. Port grabs the ball. Fouled by Wajanki.
Zach Port will head to the line to shoot two.
Port shooting 1-and-1. Very clutch free throws right now. Connects on the first, nothing but net.
You know, Port spends a lot of time in the gym after practice making sure that he can make these free throws.
Exactly, Austin.
Really spends a lot of time perfecting his game, especially for these clutch situations when it's really key to knock down these easy free throws.
Many games are decided at the free throw line.
And there you see under all that pressure, Port still makes both shots.
7 points now for the Vikings. 7-point lead for the Vikings, sorry. Wajanki drives, a little touch foul on Sawyer, he doesn't like it. Wajanki's gonna be shooting 1-and-1.
A little bit of a confusion between the refs there. Finally got it straightened out. Jenks is going to go up and shoot two.
Wajanki makes the first. 6-point lead now for Haslett.
Have 1 minute left here in the fourth quarter, Rob. Really intense atmosphere. Wajanki makes the second free throw. Ball's inbounded by Parker. Port. That was a close
Almost
call.
thrown away by Parker.
They can't get sloppy, especially right now.
Oh, they find Choma right under the hoop for an easy basket. Great pass by Parker.
Smart move by Choma, standing down underneath that basket, cherry picking for that easy layup. Pass over to Lurk, defended by David Kay. There's a foul.
Another touch foul on the Vikings.
Refs are getting really sensitive here at the end, trying to make sure things stay fair, make sure no one gets away with anything.
Lurk will go to the line, down 7. 44 seconds left in the game.
Lurk been spending a lot of time at the free throw line tonight, makes his first one. So he gets to shoot a second one. Lurk goes up for a second free throw, and it's
Hits
good.
them both. Cuts the lead to 5 for the Vikings. Dewitt right now setting up a full court trap, trying to get a steal and a quick basket, but the Vikings are handling it pretty well. Except they're throwing it away.
Zach Parker up the stairs, almost into the student section right there.
Now Dewitt has the ball down 5, 33 seconds left in the game.
Jeff Samaro inbound to Brandon Wajanki.
Dewitt's probably going to look for a quick score right now, going to the basket. That's exactly where Wajanki goes.
They call foul there.
A lot of touchy fouls being called in the Vikings in the last 3 possessions for Dewitt.
Haven't seen this in the beginning of the
Wajanki
game.
going to the line, trying to cut the lead to 3 and make it a 1-possession game.
Let's see if he can handle the pressure here, Rob. Goes up for the first one, and that is made. Just rolls in off the front of the rim.
4-point game now. 27 seconds left remaining in the game.
Just misses that. Goes back up. Great shot by Jordan Johnson. That's going to go in.
Cuts the lead to 2 for the Vikings. That worked out perfectly for Dewitt. Haslett calls a timeout with 16 seconds left. Intense game right now.
Great intensity by both teams right now. Both of them really want this game. There's a student section of Haslett again. Looks like they're taking a timeout.
After the 3-point play by Dewitt.
There we go. Look at that intensity.
Right now, DeWitt's coach is looking for a quick steal and another basket to tie up the game. But they'll probably be sending a Viking player to the line, shooting another 1-and-1. This 1-and-1 is going to be huge because if they make both, it turns into a 2-possession game. But if they don't, it's a 1-possession game and Dewitt can tie or take the lead.
So you know they're going to be trying to get to one of their best free throw shooters. That's going to either be Zach Port or David Kay. Both of them very consistent with the free throw line.
Yeah, that's exactly who the Vikings are going to be looking to get on the line. Important also that the Vikings take care of the ball right here. They can't afford to give Dewitt the ball without shooting free throws.
Exactly.
So we're going to inbound right in front of us. Looking for a K. Port rolling.
They get it
now
into
Port's
Port.
got the ball. They're trying to trap him. Gets fouled. Now Port shooting some huge free throws right now. Up 2, 1-and-1.
Really isn't the player that Dewitt wants to send to the free throw line, Rob, but it was really the only option that they had.
14 seconds now, really getting down to crunch time. 1-and-1 for Port.
They're going to take a timeout. Like you said, Rob, these free throws coming up are going to be very critical to Haslett maintaining that lead over Dewitt and ultimately winning this game.
Right now, Port's got a lot of nerves going through his head after the timeout. Gives him a while to think about the shot he's about to take.
You know what, Rob? He's so mentally prepared for this. He's been in this type of situation before. I think that he's going to be able to handle it with really good composure. I think he's going to be able to keep his cool and make these free throws.
Exactly. He's got a whole year of experience playing varsity as a sophomore. Will help him with this next free throw.
See Coach Port down there in the middle of the Haslett team trying to draw something up in case after the free throws are made.
Right now, both the teams are in the bonus. Next foul for either team will be shooting 2 shots. 14 seconds left in the game. Dewitt has the possession arrow, so if there is a jump ball, it will go to Dewitt. Port walking up to the line, shoots 1-and-1.
You see Haslett pulled all players from the key. So they have everyone back down defense, and that's what I was talking about right there, Rob, that ability to make those hard free throws under pressure.
Huge free throw here now. Haslett's up 3. This free throw cuts it to a 2-possession game for Dewitt. And Port swishes both free throws. Now Dewitt needs 2 scores to tie up the game.
There's a 3-point attempt by Jordan Johnson. No good. Out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
That's going to be Haslett's ball.
Lurk stepped out of bounds. Only 6 seconds left now. Haslett up 4. Looking very unlikely for Dewitt unless they get a steal on this inbounds play. And they don't. Kay dribbling now. Fouled by number 2. Now Kay's going to the line with only 4 seconds left. Looking almost impossible for Dewitt to win.
You can see that Dewitt cheering section right now, just kind of in shock. Kind of in shock about what's going on right now. You know, it's a 2-possession game with 4 seconds left, Rob. I'm not sure if Dewitt's going to be able to pull this one out.
As long as Haslett doesn't make any bad decisions here, looks like they're going to be going home with a victory against their arch rival Dewitt.
Some confusion on substitutions real quick.
Haslett players very excited right now. They can taste the victory.
That's a missed free throw
In and
by
out
David
for Kay, but Haslett still has a 4-point lead. Okay, puts the Vikings up 5, only 4 seconds left. Johnson takes the ball up. He's going in for 2. But as the time expires, the Vikings will go home with the victory. 68-65, 3-point win for the Vikings.
Great game played by both of these teams here tonight. You see that Haslett cheering section really getting intense over this victory.
Singing the Haslett fight song right now. Austin, I don't know about you, but I'd say my player of the game has to be Corey Smith.
I definitely
He
have
didn't
to.
do much in the first half, but his 3 blocks were huge momentum changers.
All right, let's go to
All right.
Jamie real quick.
The Vikings end victorious, going 2-0 on the year and 1-0 in league play. The student section sweating as much as the Vikings on the field. Haslett played a great game. The student section player of the game is Dominic Chona, a senior who put everything he had in the game. Haslett students are rushing the court. It's an epic scene, a scene of elation. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks, Jamie. Yeah, Dom Choma played an amazing game, putting up a decent number of points to help the Vikings to a victory and also playing really solid defense.
All right, there's our players of the game. Corey Smith from us and Dom Choma from Jamie in the student section, sponsored by Old Spice Red Zone.
Corey Smith, like I said, really stepped it up in that second half there. And really displayed some great defensive abilities to help the Vikings squeak out with the victory.
Exactly, Austin.
And there's your final score, folks. Haslett 68, DeWitt 65. Haslett comes away with the victory over their arch rival. And so it's a great game tonight. All right, my name is Austin Van Crevelin.
I'm Rob Whitaker. Thanks for watching The Vision, Channel 22. Have a good night.
Where's my stuff?